Let's go, bud. Let's go, Chacharone.
Are there snacks in here?
Yes, I'll give these snacks. That'd be fun to jump off.
It's 5:45 on Monday night. We just made it to the park. We're at the Ranger Center over here in Cades Cove. Getting the bags ready. Charlotte and Jackson are in there changing from our driving outfits to what they're wearing. I'm about to change lenses on this guy away from 15 to 35. And I'm just going to I am going to carry this camera. I don't know why though. And then my 24 to 240. I'm going to change and make sure everything's packed up. We were able to stop at Target and get Jackson some boots and Charlotte some rain boots as well. So with still a little bit of snow on the ground, I know these trails are going to be muddy. So we're just going to get started. Charlotte, you ready?
Yeah.
Jackson?
Jackson said I look weird when I run. You want to see?
Do it. It's pretty weird. Okay, we are actually going to do the Anthony Creek Trail.
You gotta run.
And we're going to start that at 6:18 at night. It's a lot later than what I wanted to do. But, hey, driving it from Mississippi, going to the American Girl doll store.
Stop!
We're not even out of the freaking parking lot. And they're already yelling at each other. So, oh look, they're holding hands. How cute.
No.
I'll turn the stabilizer on, see if that helps at all. Did it? Tell you what, staying in the shade helps. Huh.
No, I'm trying to.
So we've already messed up a little bit. Just getting started. The trail. Thought I could walk through the campground here and get to the trailhead because the trailhead is over here by the picnic area, and you can't. The only way to get across is by the ranger station, so we gotta walk back where we came and cross over here by the ranger station. What do you guys think of that? Cool bridge?
I didn't like it.
Why not?
Because my backpack was leaning to the side that didn't have a rail.
Oh goodness. See you later, Charlotte. Alright, so we made it to camp. It is, it's actually 9:10. And, yeah. Charlotte's back there. She's super cold and didn't have a great time. I ended up carrying her bag, but we're gonna cook some pasta. What did I say we have? We got chicken,
Buffalo chicken pasta and mashed potatoes.
That's it. Yeah. So I'm gonna get started with that. Then we'll get to bed. Get up early and hike out. What was the hike in? How long did that take?
Ooh,
2.5 hours.
2 and 11 minutes, somewhere like that.
Yeah.
You said we started at 7.
Yeah. So not bad. Not a bad hike.
We were going pretty fast most of the time.
Yep. We slept in today. It is. It's actually 10:06. Look at Charlotte.
I was scared first one awake.
It's our little tent set up here. With Charlotte and Jackson's over there. And we slept. Very pretty out here. You had some people camping right here. There's another person right there. And then way down here you've got 1 and 2 people. But hiking in, the kids were thinking that we were never going to make it. And I have a Venza and Gaia GPS. There's a little fire ring. There's one fire pit over here. And those things were telling me that, hey, we're close and we're around here. And then Jackson saw what he thought were lights. It actually worked out. Jackson was like, oh, we're here, we're here, we're here. And this is the only little marker to let you know we're at campsite 9. This is the trail. And this is it. What I was a little disappointed about that I couldn't find was, one, a flat ground to put the tent, and then two, last night I was trying to hang our food bags, and all these tree branches are super high. I couldn't find a tree branch, and so when I did fling my food bag over, once I hooked both bags up, it actually broke the branch. And so we slept with our food beside us, which I hated doing, but I didn't have much of anything else to do. So I'm gonna go take some photos and do some slow-mo video. Let's get started. So our camp is right here. You wake up, this is all you hear. There's another little fall right here. Haven't walked down there yet, but I'm going to. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all to be right by your camp. To there. Alright, so we're packed up. Charlotte is carrying sleeping pad, sleeping bag, and just her clothes, and I guess a little bit of food. Jackson has the tent, sleeping bag. I've got everything else.
Dad's got the most.
What'd you guys think about the camp spot here?
It was fun. It just
Pick that up.
it sucked waking up on the bottom of the tent.
Yeah.
That
So
was
we kind of slept on a slope. Like none of the spots around here seem flat. So. So they'll tell you that the beginning part of this trail starts out as just an old gravel road, and it ends about right here is where I would say that is, because then it goes into this rocky terrain there, and the rest of the way up is it's just rocks. And Charlotte she didn't appreciate all the rocks. No, so
I'm hot.
it's
Take off my jacket.
yeah, we'll stop up here and just take it by this water. But we're about I'd say 1.4 miles from the trailhead right now. So that's about how far you've got to hike with just flat gravel. It's a pretty good trail. Alright, so the
We just made
what is
it.
the Alex Creek Trail or something like that. It's where we're at. It's campsite 9 in the Smokys. It actually starts at the no man, this is so busy today. We came last night like 5:30 and this place was empty, and now it's packed because everybody is doing spring break. But the trail actually starts at the picnic center, but you can't do overnight parking, so you got to park at the ranger station and walk another little bit to there. So this is the trailhead right here. After we left the trailhead of Anthony's Creek, we did the loop around Cades Cove and then headed up to a quick pit stop at the sinks. It was a pretty cool little stop. Waterfalls right over the bridge. Charlotte had to touch the water, so we climbed down the rocks and I let her hang out down there. And from the sinks, we traveled back up through Gatlinburg, outside the park, and down to Porter's Creek Trailhead. And from there, we went to campsite 31. All right, so it is Tuesday, 5:50. We're getting another late start. It was pretty crazy getting out of the park earlier.
Yeah.
And
We're not supposed to have any difficulties this trail.
so parked the truck right here. The parking lot, it's actually just a gravel road to get up here. It's not a bad drive. I think it was like 3 miles off of the main road out of Gatlinburg, and then you come here and you just park. Trailhead starts at the gate here, so no big issues. But once again, getting started a little later than we'd like to.
Okay, so Dad said this was going to be pretty easy to walk through because it's mainly flat ground. So that's going to be really good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think, according to the map, there wasn't much elevation. It should just follow this creek, Porter's Creek, I'm assuming, all the way out. So I've got my Gaia GPS going and Avenza. I've got the map that does that. And if you didn't know, your cell phones, even when they don't have cell service, have GPS location services. And I'm already off to a bad start because we're going straight up here. I don't know what the heck we're doing.
This is just straight up, man.
Yeah, no kidding. Great start to the trail.
Yeah. I cried last time, so this isn't going to end up good for me.
Okay, so we've gone 1 mile since Trailhead, and let's see here, map, route, 1.01 miles. So the sign for Camp 31 is right at it, just right dead a mile from the Trailhead. And ascent, I thought it was going to be flat, but we've already climbed 355 feet. On the trail this morning, on the creek trail over off of Caves Cove, I think we ascended 1,700 feet. So if it's anything like that, we've got some ways to go, but we've got another 2.7 miles to do it. So I mean, it's possible. It's plausible. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. 2.7 miles to go.
Wait here.
Yep, awesome. So we just made it into camp, Porter's Creek, campsite 31. How was it, guys?
Terrible.
Terrible. They're not backpackers.
No. Neither are you.
Not anymore. No.
Absolutely not.
We're more of a campers,
Yeah, we should.
and day hikers.
Or a cabin.
But yesterday, I couldn't find the bear bag hanger, and it's actually, they've got one here, right there. We're gonna get a fire going, get dinner going. I've got sausage and potato soup, and Charlotte's got a peanut butter sandwich and some chips
That's been in my backpack.
that I made her earlier. But nobody's out here. Porter's Creek last night we had 4 other tents, us, so made 5.
4 or 5.
And then tonight there's nobody here, so it's all us. So it should be fun. Turns out it was not so fun. It ended up raining during the middle of the night, and my tent, being as old as it was, started leaking. So we were dealing with everything, all of our gear being wet. I ended up having to put the camera in a waterproof bag to hike down. And it ended up not raining on us as we were walking out, but we ended up not being able to hike out until about 10 that morning when it stopped raining on us. Just a miserable hike down, wet. But by the time we got down, the weather was nice. It was probably mid 60s to low 70s, and we drove from Porter's Creek all the way into Gatlinburg. All right, we made it. Made it back to the trailhead.
Dude, I got so mad because I started running and rocks, sharp ones got in my boot. And they're small, sharp ones, and they hurt really bad. And my hair's freaking messy.
All our hair's really messy. Jackson doesn't want to go sit down in a restaurant because
I care about my appearance.
he can't let girls see him like this.
For real.
So
Give me the phone.
we're getting into Gatlinburg. Give her the getting into Gatlinburg. Paid parking everywhere, but it's a tourist community. Just looking for somewhere to go eat some lunch. You have to pay to park everywhere.
Yeah.
And the garage, I think the garage was 20 bucks. When you pay over here, it's 15, and we're at the, just park here, right here beside Ripley's. And right here above the chairlift. So printing my receipt now. Pretty quick. From here you just walk around everywhere you want to go.
I put my wheelies on. Or my heelys.
Yeah. So at the recommendation of the parking lot attendant where we parked the truck, she told us to go to the Pancake Palace because Jacko here wanted a burger from McDonald's, and I said no.
That's not what it's called.
The Pancake Pantry?
Yeah,
That's what it is, not the Palace. That'd be cool too though. Other than that, I've got the Dutchman, which was like a little club sandwich. Jackson got the Blackjack burger. How was that?
It's good.
Good? Charlotte, what'd you get?
I got the kids' chocolate chip pancakes.
And how were they?
They're good.
All right, so would you recommend as a restaurant?
Yes.
Yeah? Cool. Jackson doesn't want me because my fanny pack. Look at him, he's embarrassed. Jackson, don't be embarrassed by your father, bud.
He gave me life.
Want true king.
She's going for me.
Let's go. Yeah, we can put a phone in my fanny pack. Look at this shit.
Dude, you're
What?
so embarrassed.
Got all kinds of stuff. Jacko.
Signs. Oh, yeah,
All right, so how is it?
Pretty
What flavor did you get?
Raspberry.
We got a blue raspberry. And it's good? Good deal. And not too bad either. It was like, I think we got 9 different ones, and then Jackson got some peachos, and it was like $3. So, not bad at all. Stop by the old Smoky candy shop, candy kitchen.
Price is $3 for 2 people. Wait until this 1,000 goes around.
Okay, so the arcade. Charlotte, what'd you think of the arcade?
I feel like I got scammed.
She got scammed. Jackson, what do you think?
I'm simply the best to ever do. That's all there is to it.
What did you guys end up with?
I had about 1,000. She had about 70.
Points on your card?
Yep.
Yeah. What'd you get?
Just a bunch of candy.
Which I'm gonna take. I got this for me.
So here we got $30 on a card, and just let them play for a little bit. But the arcade here in Gatlinburg. I ain't even gonna lie. That drive up was that was a lot. It was a lot. It was high, and yeah, we're steep. We're up at the very top. So we're at the high point, the high chalet, 5303. So kids are going upstairs. Trask should be here in a minute. We've got Dixie Stampede, Pirate Stampede. I don't even know if it's Dixie Stampede. We're doing the pirate thing at 8:30. So we're gonna go in here, shower, hang out for a little bit, and let's see what's going on. did a little lunch at, this is so slow, at Guy Fieri's chicken guy. Spent about 46 bucks, 2 meals and then 1 kid's meal. And very thin, just regular chicken strips, but it's all about the sauces, I guess, right?
I'm gonna climb over the fence, I'm gonna jump in it. He probably doesn't like it.
What do you think, guys?
Because you better hold on to that tight because it'll slam to a stop.
Ooh, buddy. Keep an eye on it. What do you think?
She's fine.
Ah!
You better hold.
Come here, move.
Go across the bridge.
It's gonna break.
Y'all ready, Charlotte? There you go.
Oh, there's a crack.
Oh.
If you step on a crack, you'll break your mom's back. No. What does it feel like the bridge is moving? Oh. It feels like the bridge is moving, not the dad. Okay, that doesn't look like there's another one, Daddy. You coming? Bye.
The Smokies.
All right, so in addition to the sky bridge here, you get the Tulip Tower and some cool little walking trails around back to the front here. So a little informative stuff in there, but I think it was like $31 and some
I
change
don't know
to
why you
go.
didn't say I was 11.
Yeah. Alright guys, so we spent 3 days
Get your side by sides.
in the Smokys, and here as we leave, what was y'all's favorite part about it?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I enjoyed backpacking. I don't know if y'all did. It was just the hike ups that really sucked.
Yeah,
I enjoyed everything else though. I don't know.
because we hiked up 3.7 miles and then 3.5 miles, which was a little closer to 4 on Anthony's Creek, and then Porter Creek was okay, but it rained on us at Porter's Creek. But then we just got through doing Laurel Falls, which was, how was that, guys?
It was good. I mean, it was like the hike was boring itself, but like the view whenever you got there is very pretty.
The hike was boring. That hike took us maybe an hour.
Yeah, but there was like no good views or anything.
There was one of the best views of in the park right there. We had to walk by people stopping to take their picture there.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because you were probably on your phone.
I was not.
This is separate, so you can go, bud. Go.
The waterfall itself, is that what you're talking about? I'm so confused. The best view of the
No.
park is the one we get from our condo.
Yeah, that was a good one. Go. Come on, it splits. People don't know this is split here. Come on, go.
Where's it split?
the road splits and people just, they wait.
Oh.
Alright, so we definitely I recommend Laurel Falls. Obviously everybody's going to. It's right outside Gatlinburg. It's probably 10 minutes from Gatlinburg. Everywhere else we went to was a little further. Porter's Creek is actually not too far from Gatlinburg if you're staying in there and wanting to go backpacking or hiking and see some rushing water and a couple waterfalls. Anthony's in Cades Cove was not much. There wasn't any great overlooks or scenery there. So just some waterfalls. You follow a creek there. But yeah, we're leaving and heading into Pigeon Forge. We're gonna go do some putt-putt and eat some dinner, and then we've got go back to our cabin in Gatlinburg before we head out for the week.
Wait, Dad, is this the bridge where whenever you get out, it looks like a
No.
what?
No.
What is why they cycle down? Where we went was a band forest.
That is the end of our vacation.
Let's see a bear on the way out.
Ooh, hopefully we see a bear on the way out. So we just packed up and got everything out of the Airbnb we're staying in. Took the trash out, set the temperature, turn the lights off. Everything's in the vehicles. So let's go.